Why does the National Council on Crime and Delinquency feel that victimless crimes are not a proper concern of the criminal justice system?
Well, I think the main concern throughout the nation today is how to do something about crime. And that means to maximize the effectiveness of the crime-fighting machinery after crimes have been committed. And the only way we're going to do that is be able to permit our police and our prosecutors and our courts to concentrate on the crimes that really hurt other people. And the so-called victimless crimes, or crimes without victims, are really moral issues. And since the early days of America, many of these things have been in the criminal law because it's behavior people don't like, but it really doesn't hurt anyone. We think it's time to reconsider the criminal law in terms of dangerous offenders and to permit our police to deal with them, where at present they're spending about 50% of their time nationally dealing with issues of sicknesses, really, health issues like addiction, drunkenness and alcoholism, of course, one of the main problems.
From your research, the Council has done a tremendous amount of research. Have you found that the imposition of criminal penalties is effective in deterring the commission of these victimless crimes?
It never has it? Have we ever stopped gambling in America? Have we ever stopped prostitution? Have we dealt effectively with the problem of narcotic addiction? In London, England, a person who is an addict may go to a neighborhood medical center and receive at no cost heroin if he's determined to be an addict. Also, they find their addicts this way. They're able to get them onto cannabis, onto methadone, get them into other kinds of treatment to deal with personality deficiencies you find in most all addicts. At the time we rejected the English approach in New York City, for example, I think the big fight was, did we have 25,000 or 50,000 addicts? That was 15 years ago. Today the big question is, do we have 150,000 or 200,000 addicts? Just in New York City, while London, England, a city of the same size, says, I'm sorry we can't work with you in controlled research because we don't think we can find even 100 new heroin addicts next year.
Well, now, the people who oppose decriminalization of victimless crimes, although many people agree that public drunkenness should be decriminalized, those who oppose the decriminalization of the other kinds of conduct say that they feel it will only accelerate the trend towards a permissive society, and that taking the laws off the book will, in the words of one legislator in Texas, make it easier for people to pour their lives down the drain. How do you respond to that?
Well, I guess it's as simple as his word against mine. I wish I knew all the answers. I wish we had the kind of hard scientific data to back it up. All I can say is that America probably has about as rigid approach to these problems of moral issues through the criminal code as any other country. It has not been a deterrent in terms of crime. The law enforcement approach has not been able to change the behavior of the American public. And again, with tight controls on pornography and its availability, we have as high a rate of sex crimes and so on as any nation in the world.